Well, we are on the road, and yep, we left the last video off with that storm right there to the right side, and it's pretty interesting, to be that far away from a storm, be able to see it as clear as this. I mean, when we're in the city, we can kind of see those, but not as good. And I do have to say, I really love the view out here. It's really starting to just become me. Love it.
Gotta bite, gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go, yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call up the whole team.
As we continue down the road, we start, cutting through some mountain, and yeah, it's pretty interesting to see these walls of rock to your right and to your left, and you're kind of at the mercy of Mother Nature. Granted, there's a lot of weather around us and stuff like that, but we're hitting fair winds, clear skies kind of deal, and just admiring the scenery. It's pretty awesome to be able to see everything to your right and to your left, and such a long distance view. This is pretty awesome. For a lot of y'all that live out here, it's wow. I'm just humbled by the vastness of everything that's out there, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you, because one of the biggest things that I started seeing too was that I didn't see a whole bunch of trash out on the sides of the road, and that was very impressive for me. And I'm kind of bringing it out because, that was one of the things. When you're driving along highways, you see how they really are, and it just kind of made me, to sit back and think, how are we doing within our state, and we're here. This is very beautiful country and stuff like that. And it may have to do with the amount of travel that's on this road or what have you, don't know, but it's the little things I'm picking up as I am in another state and checking out their beautiful scenery and surroundings. And I do have to say, every current corner we turn, it just turns into some miraculous pictures and stuff. So that's why I didn't want to really fast forward through a lot of the video, because it's just amazing views and sights, and just everything around the corners and stuff like that. It's awesome. And granted, I have to, I've got close up, and then I've got to come way out to be able to get the good views and stuff like that. It's crazy country. Love it. Yes, sir. As we get closer and closer to these mountains, it is some awesome, awesome views and sights and colors and wow. You hear of deserts and mountains, and if you're not from that country or near it, and I mean country like the states, this is wild country out here, and and they're totally different lifestyle, totally different way of living, and just beautiful, beautiful scenery. I'm sorry, I'm gonna probably say that about a million times, but I just want y'all to know that this is one of the crazy trips that I'm so excited and so blessed to be able to be on. Granted, we all had to work together to make it come, but we are here, and we're definitely gonna share the blessings of what we see along the way and stuff like that. And it's real interesting. You got rivers right next to your roads and mountain ranges and these walls of rock that climb up, several hundred feet. Yeah, it's crazy. Gotta love it. And we are still in New Mexico right here, making our way to Colorado. And as you can tell, we are getting closer and closer. Starting to see snow stay on the ground there and on the buildings and stuff like that. And we were told that there was a small snowstorm that came through. And obviously, we're from South Texas. We don't know what a small snowstorm in their eyes is. But, we are open to learning and just admiring the houses that are way off in the distance. Just no neighbors, just a house here, a house there, and just wow, just totally blown away here, guys. So we are really enjoying your backyards if y'all are any of my subscribers. And just, if y'all are, chime in, let us know if we pass through. Like I said, we went from Albuquerque all the way up through Colorado to Pagosa Springs. As we're driving through, we noticed that storm that we'd been eyeballing for a while now is getting real close. And yep, it's on us. And that is snow flying towards us. We are definitely keeping an eye on the weather and stuff like that and see whether there's snow off to the right and left side of us. But, we just got to keep going because we got to make it there. Can't be stuck out in this. And it's definitely a learning experience. I haven't seen snow like this, like I said, since back in '99 when I drove back from Corpus Christi back to North Carolina to get back to my base. And I did this at night, so it's pretty terrifying at night if you're not used to it. And most definitely, I was not. Still wet behind the ears kind of deal at that time. And now, the driver, and Mr. Mondo, is behind the wheel, and he's a truck driver, so he's seen these conditions before and is definitely gonna do his best to get us all there safely. So special thanks to him. Yes, sir. We are getting closer and closer. And I am really, really loving how these valleys and canyons and, mountainsides and like I said, these are just the foothills. That's what I believe they are. If y'all hear me say something incorrectly, please feel free to chime in and give me a heads up. And like I said, those of y'all that live in this area and have been here multiple times and or got any fresh wisdom to hand over or let us know is greatly appreciated, as this is our first trip here and we're mainly coming out here just to sightsee, check it out, and see what we can do to make our next trip obviously better, to experiment more and stuff like that. We are definitely, playing it safe. We're playing it real safe by, you know, taking it easy and learning of the rights and wrongs and what to expect, especially in these cold conditions and stuff like that. It's definitely a humbling experience. Like I said, it's something you see in the movies. For me, I've never been to Colorado. It's my first time. Same for me, my brother-in-law, my sister, and my wife. And yeah, I can't wait till we get there. And voila, we are finally here. Yes, sir, we have made it to the colorful Colorado. I truly believe it. Awesome.